Hey, what up everybody? Low here with Charged Shot, bringing you more Fortnite Early Access content. I wanted to just kind of briefly as possible, go over the kind of leveling system and all the different systems you have to manage here outside of missions. So let's start with your heroes here. As you can see, I have primary hero slot and a squad bonus slot. So here in my primary slot, I have my Urban Assault Headhunter. I was lucky enough to get one of these from a Loot Llama. And yeah, so she gets various bonuses from headshots and stuff like that. She's pretty rad, pretty cool. So in my squad bonus slots, you unlock those from progressing in the skill tree, which I'll show you in just a moment. So basically how these work is you have to kind of pay attention to your heroes and what bonuses that they have. So this particular hero has a bonus known as Waste Not, Want Not, which increases the ammo capacity of all my weapons by 10%, which is a pretty good bonus. So if I want to take advantage of this bonus, what I need to do is put him in the support squad bonus, which is this one. That's what the umbrella symbolizes, the support squad. Kind of like, I got your back, bro. I'm covering you. I got you covered. That kind of thing. So then I also have my tactical squad bonus, which is why I have my Ramirez rescue trooper Ramirez here. So her bonus is actually pretty good. It's ammo recovery. So what this is going to do is it gives me a 60% chance to regenerate 1 ammo for the equipped weapon that I'm firing, if it's an assault weapon. So that's pretty cool because I use assault weapons primarily. And yeah, that's just a pretty good bonus. So I have her there. And then these guys are just mission defenders. And yeah, so basically what I can do is I can use these to summon when I set down a defender's pad or something like that. So that's where you would slot them here. In addition to that, you also have survivor squads. These kind of act as armor. You unlock these as you progress through the skill tree again. So with your EMT squad, this squad actually boosts your health and your fortitude. So it's going to be your health and your health regen. So basically, pretty much, you just want to make sure that you slot people in that makes sense for you. So I'm a hero. Well, my particular hero, my main hero is the soldier. So I'm going with the range damage bonus. So I have 3 characters here, or 3 survivors here, that actually add to my range damage bonus. So there's that there, but these also contribute to my fortitude, so my overall health. So they have that kind of added bonus to them as well. Same with your fire team, those are going to be offense. Your engineering is going to be your tech, and then your scouting party is going to be your resistance, so your shields and stuff like that. Shields and shield regeneration rate. They also have additional bonuses like trap durability, trap damage, and so on and so forth. Expeditions are kind of like a whole other thing in themselves. So essentially you can take certain heroes. Let's see, are there even any good ones right now? There aren't even really any good ones right now. I already have a bunch of crafting materials, but basically what you do, you take some of your heroes and you essentially send them off on expeditions to just basically gather materials for you, and it makes them unavailable for a certain amount of time. So it depends on how long the expedition is. So for this particular expedition, it's actually 16 hours. So that would make my heroes that I choose for this 16 hours duration, for that duration of time, they would be unavailable. So yeah, and none of these look really good right now. Usually I go for like crafting materials and stuff like that. I can get all that kind of stuff from just smashing stuff in like during missions. And lastly, we have the schematics. So these are going to be where your weapons are and your traps. Your weapons, whether they be your range weapons, your melee weapons, or your traps, as you can see here. So this is where I would manage them. This is where I would recycle them or upgrade them if I chose to do that. So for example, like let's look at one of the more standard weapons like a copper striker. See, I have enough experience to level this one up, so I can boost that up, and that'll actually increase the damage and the impact. So that's the force and impact that it does to enemies and whatnot. So you have weapon experience and you have survivor experience, and then you also have hero experience. So they're gonna each have their individual experiences, which you can get from doing missions. You can also get them from Loot Llamas. So let's see. So this particular mission, as you can see, it offers schematic experience as well as copper ore. So it's schematic experience as well as a crafting material. That one's just schematic experience. So you kind of have to pick and choose and see which ones. Oh, this is a good one. Looks like it's a limited time one, and it gives you a shotgun transform schematic, which is actually pretty cool. Pistol. Oh yeah, and then as far as transforming, I mentioned that just a second ago. So this is actually pretty cool. So you can take unwanted items because you're going to eventually collect a bunch of items that you're going to have no need for. So what you can do is actually just take a bunch of items that you don't want, or heroes or survivors, and you can basically just kind of RNG for a random item depending on what the kind of transformation key is. So right now I have a melee, I have a random ranged weapon, I have random survivor, just a random weapon just in general, and then a shotgun. So those are the ones that I have right now. So I don't really have I think there's something that I'm missing. I need more research points in order to do that. So I can't show you that right this second, but I just kind of wanted to show that to you. It's just kind of one way to kind of take your more kind of useless items that you don't use and turn them into something more useful. And at the end of the day, you can always recycle them too. And while I'm here, I will also show you guys the, let's look at the skill tree. So the passive skill tree, it starts here. One of the first things you unlock is a constructor leadership, because that's one of the first heroes that awards you for completing the main story missions. So as you can see, you can move along here. I have some research points. I'll collect those, spend those in a little bit. So the more stuff you unlock, these are more kind of like passive bonuses and whatnot. So some of them are more active, so you can unlock skills like Adrenaline Rush. This is basically like a group heal. So I unlocked this one right away because I'm a soldier and I don't really have any active healing abilities, so I wanted that one right away. And then here's where I was able to unlock my support op slot. And then here's where I was able to unlock my tactical op slot. You can also unlock further evolutions for your heroes, which we'll get more into later, as well as special moves like the airstrike. This is actually pretty useful when you're being overrun by enemies, so pretty neat, pretty neat. And then you unlock more skill trees as you progress in the game. So your research trees, that's what those green points are. I can spend those on various things: my offense, party offense, my fortitude, which is my health, and then also my tech, various things. So I can invest points into that. I'm stacking them right now because I like to just get a bunch and spend them all at once. So also I'm stacking up skill points too, because I'm just kind of hit a point to where I don't really know what bonuses I want now, and I also don't want to really just kind of waste my points. So, you know, I might invest into tech. I've kind of gotten everything I wanted in this portion, but I think to unlock this one, I need to do a certain quest in order to unlock the next skill tree. So yeah, I have to progress in the game more. So while I'm here, I also might as well show you guys the loot. So you have various different types of loot llamas. These are kind of like these are supply drops or loot crates, for lack of a better term. They just made them llamas for some reason. I don't know why. So you have your mini llamas. These are kind of simple ones. They're kind of like lower tier items that you can get from these. You can get these relatively easily from either doing missions, certain timed quests and stuff like that. You have your upgrade llamas, which you can use your V-Bucks to purchase. And then on top of that, you also have your launch event llamas. So launch event llamas, those are kind of like your Founders Pack weapons and stuff like that. Let me actually show you. That's where I got these from. So my Founders Raptor, Founders Wasp, Founders Warhammer, that's where I got those from. And then you have a weapon llama, which this one, let's see what it says. What comes out is as heavy as a sack of broken glass and just as much fun to play with. Contains at least 6 safety guaranteed items. Interesting. Okay, so at least 6 weapons you're gonna get from this. So this costs a little bit more than a standard one. Honestly, I like to get a little more bang for my bucks, so I like to get these just because, I don't know, I like to get more rolls and stuff like that. But hey, let's claim one of these mini ones and see what it is.
Well, hello there.
Oh, hi. I like opening these things.
Oh yeah, you got the goods.
So I got some hero XP, some survivor XP, and a little trap. Cool. Let's do one more.
Yes. Well,
Some more XP, survivor. Yeah, so as you can see, it's more kind of like basic items and like really kind of like low kind of low rarity kind of stuff, but it's stuff that you need in the game. So I can, for example, I can either level this guy up, I can, you know, evolve him later, or I can just retire him for some more survivor XP. So there's that. And let's get a standard upgrade llama and see what this has.
That'll get the job done.
I like how his eyeball follows the mouse.
Sock it to me. Oh yeah.
Well, I got a hero.
You got the goods.
Gun, 2 guns. Oh, some founders coins. There we go. Cool. Let's do one more.
Sledgehammer!
Yes, sir. That's what that is.
Have at it.
Ooh, upgrade.
Oh, that's a nice change.
So this means, so when that happens, that's actually pretty fortunate that that happened this time, because it doesn't happen super often. So what this basically means is that it's going to basically up the tier of the weapons that I'm going to get, or the stuff that I'll get from here. So I'm going to, basically it means you're going to get better stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, right. Just a little to the left. Thank you.
This voice acting is ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Pretty good.
Okay. Oh, here we go. So there's a good hero right there. There's a rare trap. Ooh, more founders coins. Ooh, whoa, look at that. Nice. Epic level. Epic level is actually really good. So that's a melee weapon, and this is a... Yeah, this is an assault rifle. It uses medium bullets. Ooh, I'm actually really... That's a good one. I'm excited about that. I'm ready to use that. I'm looking forward to using that one, especially since it's an epic level. And then the founders coins, of course. You know what? Let's do one more.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Let's do one more.
All right, let's do this. And that's all.
Oh, look, an Outlander. Founders coins, sweet. It's funny. He kind of looks like Raid Day Gaming a little bit with his hairdo. That guy's really cool. Anyways, yeah. So those I was able to get those using V-Bucks, of course, and these are V-Bucks I've actually been saving up from doing quests and stuff like that. So, you know, I already have one of these. So let's claim the Founders one. Let's see what it has.
Hey, watch what you're swinging around.
Doo-woo-woo.
The fat lady's singing.
Yes, she is.
All my life, I wanted to be a pile of cards.
What? Oh, cool. A rare hero. Oh, another one. What is this? Ooh, you give me a choice, huh? Founders. Ooh, that actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one. Sweet. So I got another Founders weapon. Right on, right on. I guess I have some more, so I could try to get one more, but I can also save these because there's going to be an update soon, which is going to be offering different loot, and I might save them for then, but I don't know. Well, should I? I don't know. Yeah, I'll save it for later. I just got a couple of cool things from here anyways. So yeah, I don't want to spend all of my stuff because I just like opening things. So speaking of quests and such, oh look, Storm Shield Defense, which is basically going to be this thing right here. That's my main base. So basically I just do like a Storm Shield Defense. It's a wave defense of my main base. That'll give me 100 V-Bucks and a skill point. There are other hero-based quests depending on the class that it wants. So this one's a soldier-based one, Outlander-based, and this one is ninja-based and constructor-based, of course. And then there's other quests that will award you power cells. So that's actually a higher level crafting item. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of different ways to earn like rare items and stuff, so you don't necessarily have to invest money in order to get the premium currency. You can just get them from just like, for example, this one. This is a consistent one that just keeps upping and upping as I go along. So after I complete this 6, it'll probably like go up to like 10 or something like that. So then it'll just keep awarding me 50 V-Bucks for each time I complete the number of quests there. So that's pretty cool. For some reason, bacon's a crafting item in this, so saving survivors, it counts towards that. Hold the door, get the reference. Storm Shield, this is basically just doing Storm Shield defense missions either with your set by yourself or with others, helping others do the mission, and that'll reward you V-Bucks as well. So yeah, there's a bunch of different ways to level up in this game, and then of course you can also just dump money into it like they actually really want you to do in the first place. But you don't necessarily have to spend money in order to get stuff, well, these in anyways, because you get the founders coins or you get the special event coins or currency from these guys. So as long as you're doing consistent missions, getting V-Bucks, you'll be able to, you know, get one of these every so often. Let's just do one last one.
This one's gonna sting.
Oh yeah, look at that hammer, baby.
Go for it.
Oh,
Yeah, take
another
it
hero.
on home.
Another weapon. Oh wow. Just so happened to get lucky while I'm recording. This is actually pretty nice. Let's get a scythe, because those are way more badass. Oh, that's not a scythe, that's a rake. Epic, what are you trying to do here? You said a scythe. If I knew it was going to be a rake, I would have chosen the other one, because I would have totally gone Gordon Freeman with a wrench or something like that. And I got some more Founders coins too. So this is a kind of standard level hero, but still, he could very well be useful in the long run, because I can use him for expeditions and stuff. So, yeah, so that's pretty much gonna do it. I don't want to open all my stuff because I want to have stuff to open later, because when I get bored, that's just what I like to do. So anyway, so that's gonna do it for this one, you guys. Hopefully this one isn't too long. I know there's a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff to talk about in this one. That's why I kind of wanted to have it in its own video. So in the next video, I'm gonna actually run through a mission and actually show you guys the different phases of it. Till then, stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your games.